Stable Diffusion is a powerful artificial intelligence tool developed by Stability AI that allows users to generate high-quality images from natural language descriptions. The project was launched in August 2022 and has rapidly gained popularity due to its ability to create stunning images with incredible detail and realism. In this video, we'll take a closer look at how Stable Diffusion works and provide a step-by-step guide on how to create an account, create an image, and use the prompt to modify images. So let's get started. Stable Diffusion was trained using millions of captioned images extracted from the Leon 5B dataset, which is one of the largest and most comprehensive collections of images available. The training process cost approximately $600,000 and required the use of 4,000 GPUs on Amazon Web Services, AWS. This initial training enabled Stable Diffusion to develop an impressive level of sophistication and accuracy, but it was only the beginning of its journey. Over time, Stable Diffusion has evolved and improved, thanks to feedback and continuous use by the community. Users provide feedback that allows Stable Diffusion to refine the results and expand its capabilities. This continuous learning allows Stable Diffusion to generate increasingly accurate and realistic images. So, how does Stable Diffusion work? The process begins with text interpretation. When a user enters a description in natural language, Stable Diffusion first interprets and understands the request. AI analyzes the text and extracts relevant information to create the desired image. This process requires a deep understanding of natural language processing, which is a field of AI that focuses on teaching computers to understand and interpret human language. Once Stable Diffusion has interpreted the text, it uses a diffusion model to generate the image. The diffusion model learns to remove Gaussian noise from the blurred images, which is a key component of the process. The broadcast model is designed to create images from scratch, starting with a noisy, blurry image and iteratively refining it until a clear, crisp image that reflects the user's request is achieved. This process requires a massive amount of computational power, which is why the initial training of Stable Diffusion was so resource-intensive. As more users interact with Stable Diffusion and provide text descriptions, AI continues to learn and improve its results over time. This continuous learning allows Stable Diffusion to generate increasingly accurate and realistic images. In some cases, AI can generate multiple images that reflect different interpretations of the description provided. This is a powerful tool for artists, designers, and other creatives who need a wide range of image options for their work. In addition to generating images from scratch, Stable Diffusion can also edit existing images as per user instructions. This feature allows users to add or remove objects, change colors, or modify other elements of an image. This editing process is also powered by the diffusion model, which allows Stable Diffusion to make accurate and realistic changes to existing images. Now that you have an idea about Stable Diffusion, let's see how you can install Stable Diffusion on Windows. Step 1. Prerequisites. Before we get started, make sure you have the following prerequisites ready on your Windows computer: a Windows-based PC, a reliable internet connection, a Python installation, preferably Python 3.7 or later, a code editor. We recommend Visual Studio Code, a basic understanding of Python and machine learning concepts. Step 2. Setting up Python. To begin, we need to ensure Python is set up correctly on your system. Follow these steps. Open your web browser and navigate to python.org. Download the latest version of Python for Windows from the link. Run the installer and select Add Python x.y to path during installation. Click Install Now and let the installation process complete. Step 3. Installing dependencies. Now that we have Python installed, let's install the necessary dependencies. Open your command prompt or terminal. Type the following command to install pip, a Python pack manager. Python -m ensure pip --default -pip apostrophe. Next, we'll install virtual env to create a virtual environment. Type this command. Create a new virtual environment using virtual env venv. Activate the virtual environment by entering venv \scripts \activate. Step 4. Downloading Stable Diffusion. With our environment set up, let's download Stable Diffusion. Visit the official GitHub repository for Stable Diffusion. Click the Code button and select Download Zip. Once the download is complete, extract the zip file to your desired location. Step 5. Installing Stable Diffusion. We're almost there. Now let's install Stable Diffusion. Navigate to the extracted folder using your command prompt or terminal. Inside the folder, you should see a file named requirements.txt. Install the required packages by running this command. After the installation is complete, we need to build the C++ extension. Run python setup.py develop. Step 6. Testing Stable Diffusion. It's time to test whether Stable Diffusion is installed correctly. Open the downloaded folder. Click on Web UI User. Edit the document. You will find a line with the name of set command line _args equals. You need to format it as follows. Congratulations, you successfully installed Stable Diffusion on your Windows machine. Now let's see how you can use it to generate an image. Generating an image using Stable Diffusion. To generate an image using Stable Diffusion, you will need to enter our text prompt into the text-to-image input field provided. The text prompt serves as a guide for the model to generate the image, so it's essential to be as descriptive as possible to help the model produce an accurate representation of your idea. For instance, if your prompt is a gentleman otter in a 19th century portrait, the default settings will generate an image based on this description. By providing a detailed and descriptive prompt, you increase the likelihood of getting an image that closely matches your intended vision. This is a critical step in the image generation process, as the quality of the output image is heavily dependent on the quality of the input prompt. By taking the time to craft a clear and precise prompt, you can ensure that the model produces an image that meets your expectations. Adjust model parameters. If you want to further refine the generated image, you have the option to adjust the model's parameters, such as sampling method and the number of sampling steps. However, it's essential to keep in mind that changing these parameters can affect both the quality of the image and the time it takes to generate it. By tweaking the model's settings, you can potentially improve the accuracy of the image or customize it to better match your vision. That's all for today. What kind of image would you like to generate with Stable Diffusion? We hope you liked this video. If you did, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel so that you never miss any videos from us. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.